they think they'll change.
For the best?
Yeah.
How about if they have a child involved?
They probably are thinking of what they're hoping the person will change, and they want them to be with their spouse too.
Yeah. How about when the situation becomes toxic? What if the relationship becomes toxic?
Some people still try and change that person.
Even if they say their mother or friends or family say no, don't do it. You should break up. This is unhealthy for you, and they're denying it. They're in denial. They say they don't listen.
They don't listen.
Yeah. What about if they've been together for so long, but one of them one of them has a low self-esteem because they get old. They've been together for so long already. They're getting some weight, losing hair, or anything that's making them feel unattractive than their partner that's like still fit, still good looking and such.
And they think that they will find someone better.
Yeah. Or they won't find someone else that would like them. And for like, let's say a teen that's experiencing love for like the very first time, but they're afraid that if they break up, if they were end up to break up, they would never, he or she would never be able to experience love again.
Can you repeat that?
Let's say a boy likes this girl, and he thinks he loves her. It's his first time being in love. I guess for him it's love at first sight. But what happens is that he's afraid that if they were to ever to break up, he would never be able to experience love again.
J, party of one.
They think that that's the end of the world if they break up.
Miss D for one.
Yeah, so there's so a chance that
Miss D, party of one.
Sorry.
Well, it's okay. Thank you very much for your time. What's the intention of a relationship when they're being abused?
I think those people need to get out of it.
Well, that's a simple way to put it.
Yeah.
But let's say they can in some ways. Let's say that their partner is abusive, but they want to leave, but their fear of their partner abusing them even further, or in some cases even being killed.
I think they just need help with friends, but it's hard to get friends when their partner is powerful.
Yeah. But there's also that thing where they try, they try to help them, but they're in denial. They say no, this person will change.
I think honestly, I don't know. You can't change the person. They just need to realize it themselves. So eventually, either they realize it or they keep continuing to get abused. So you can't really force a person to think something about another person.
Yeah, you can't force someone to change. It's up to them to make that change for themselves. Yeah. So that's also another reason why, let's say they've been together for a long time, but let's say you're with someone for a long time and you start to gain weight, you start losing hair, you start gaining low self-esteem, and you're thinking like, if we were to break up, I'll never be able to find someone that would think I'm attractive.
Well, you always gotta. I guess you just gotta. You can't set your standards low like that. You gotta just, accept that this abuse shouldn't be taken abuse, so that it's gotta move on. You have to leave that relationship if it's abusive.
Yeah. And also, there's a certain part in the relationship when there's a child involved, and the parent thinks that they should stay together for the sake of the child to grow up with a family. Instead of growing up with the mother with no father or with the father with no mother.
Yeah, well, having an abusive relationship is bad for the child in the first place. So, for a child to grow up in an abusive family, I think it's better off to have a child with a single parent than having a child in an abusive relationship, because that can affect the child in the future long term.
Yeah, because he or she will start to live what they see.
Yeah. What is love to me?
Yeah.
Love is, I don't know, love is just awesome friendship.
Awesome friendship?
Yes.
You believe in love at first sight?
No.
No? You think it's just If it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens, man. But it's probably usually just lust at first sight. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, no problems.
I think that they don't want to be alone, and they think like that person will change. Like after they sometimes the abusive person are like they're not consecutively abusive, like only once in a while. So the person who's in the relationship with them only sees like the good side. But like they need to realize that the harmful effects of abuse is like that outweighs the good sides to the person. So I think they just don't want to be left alone, and they only like the feeling of being with that person.
They're in denial.
Yeah.
So that goes for mostly for teens? Would you
They're
think?
for anyone.
Anyone?
Anyone who's like head over heels in love, like especially if it's like their first time, I think they wouldn't know.
Yeah, because it's their first time experiencing it, so they think love is grand, it's beautiful, you know, it's perfect in any way. Yeah. And how about people that they're let's say they're afraid of ending a relationship because their partner's abusive? So what do you think of that?
They're afraid of what?
They're afraid of ending a relationship because they're afraid that the person they're with will abuse them, or even in some cases be murdered.
Yeah. So
What do you think of that?
well, I think I would be scared too. But I think if they have like friends that can support them, I don't think it'd be that scary. Like they shouldn't have to worry about it.
Like you were always like, it's always like a way out.
You don't have to like end it in a bad chance. You could be like,
Well, of course not, but you know, there's some cases that you know it doesn't in that type of way.
restraining order.
Straight up.
I don't know.
What did you think? Instead of like the easiest way, which would be breaking up with someone.
How to
Well,
break up.
like the first signs of abuse, and they should leave.
What about they're like, oh no, I want to stay with this person because they think they will change.
No. Well, I wouldn't. I know people do because they're
I think like if you're with the person long enough, you'll notice if
Yeah.
they will change or not.
anything else?
It's over here.
We're just trying to look.
Yeah, and also, what about the let's say a woman let's say a couple has a child, but the mother doesn't want to break up with the husband because she wants to stay together. She wants to stay together for the kid, but not for themselves.
I think that.
Like,
Yeah,
you could support, like, it'd be worse for the kid if they happen to be involved.
Yeah, that's true.
And she could obviously support, like, I think she'd be better off without it anyways, like, she would have to worry about it. Like, okay.
What do you think of love?
Love.
Yeah. Do you believe it is love at first sight?
I'm just kidding.
I think anyone can fall in love with anyone.
Yeah.
As long as you're willing to put up with them, then you'll think it's love.
All right, thank you guys very much.
I think that's just sad.
Sad.
I agree with him. Personally, my sister's
Go ahead.
that kind of relationship, and it makes me laugh to see how pathetic it is sometimes.
It is pretty sad. Like, you just look at them and they're like physically being abused, and yet they don't see it. It's like, I don't know. You feel like helping them, but
And if you do manage to help them, they always go back sometimes.
Or they're in denial. Like they don't believe what you
They
say.
won't accept it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's because, you know, sometimes they have a Stockholm syndrome. And there's not much you can do.
Well, how about the person that is in an abusive relationship and they're afraid to leave their partner because they're afraid that they might abuse them even worse, or even in some cases be killed?
Forget
There's also that.
done, but not all of them.
They could always
Some
find
people
help.
do it, but no interview. Just don't tell about the interview. Just get these time and that's it.
But then again, you might get the chance of them being in denial.
True.
Okay.
It's for
Because
like
we're gonna go
something really
eat right now. We're just gonna go just put these out of the way.
It's like something where a random stranger just somewhere, you gotta get out of here. So you're gonna get yourself. It's like, I guess it's just like, if you don't, then that person's just
Go ahead. Go ahead, it's fine.
where they are going to get killed if they see that.
It's fine.
When you think about, let's say, when you think about if they have a child, but the person doesn't want to leave their partner because they want to stay together as a family instead of like, doing what's best for the kid.
Well, personally, I find that somewhat despicable. I mean, it's your child. You don't bring someone into this world and just ruin their life.
Okay, go ahead.
You have to think about it.
And then again, sometimes that is a bad thing when the couple splits. Sometimes the child is better off without that.
That's what I meant.
Sorry about that.
They're better off splitting up when it's a bad relationship.
Huh? You can pass by. It's fine.
What's best for the child? What's best is for them not to see that parent getting abused.
Yeah.
It's best for them to just like leave them, take the child with them, and just leave that abusive person. Because it's just gonna give them even more. It's gonna hurt them even more.
And also, it causes a cycle. Because when the child sees how, daddy hits mommy, the child thinks that's normal. Because that's how they grew up in, the environment they grew up in. And they say, oh, if it's a daughter, she grows up and the guy hits her, I think that's okay. Because, my mom got beat up by my dad, and she thinks that's normal. The kid thinks it's okay to beat on women because that's what daddy did.
Yeah, that's what they learn. That's what they learn from seeing.
Yeah. So it's best if they do split up to get the child out of that environment. Or else the child will grow up and thinking that is normal. And that's a bad thing.
And what do you guys think love is?
Love is something expensive.
Yes, it is.
To me, love is an emotion that makes you feel the need to be with that person. It makes you feel the desire that you can't wait to see that person. You can't wait to be next to them. To me, love is something that can never be bought or sold or taken away. To me, that is love.
To me, I think love has many different definitions. And also love is like either from a love from a mother, a love from a spouse, or anything like that. It's something that comes from inside, and you know that they're going to protect you. That's what real love is. Because if you love someone and they're with you, then what is love? What is love whenever you say, oh, but he loves me, and yet she has a lot of bruises on her face?
Yeah.
Then in that opinion, like, what is love in your what is love for them? It's really complicated when you say what love is.
You guys believe in love at first sight?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, it could be like in front of your face, but you won't notice.
Probably.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
If not, you get friend zoned.
Stuck in the friend zone, you ain't ever coming out.
Nope.
No matter how much you try.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly the people that are in the friend zone is the one that's best suited for that person. Cause let's say you like this girl, but this girl thinks of you only as a friend.
Go ahead.
But yeah, she's dating this guy that's a completely asshole.
I don't understand that. Why women get with them? Is it because it's the bad boy attitude, or do they feel like they have a chance to change the guy?
I'm a girl now. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I don't even understand women. I'm like, oh god. I'd rather be a dude.
Make it more easy for you.
Yeah.
Confusion. Thy name is woman.
You got a sword?
Makes sense.
It's alright.
Hi, Johnny. Subscribe to Johnny.